Severin, welcome to our radio show about arts. Today we will talk about one of Norman Rockwell's paintings. With me, my two art specialists, Mila and Capucine. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi.
Hello.
First, this painting is entitled The Problem We All Live With. It was painted by Norman Rockwell and published in Look magazine. It is an oil on canvas. Mila, can you talk about the characters?
On the painting, we can see 5 characters. There is 4 white men, 2 on the right and 2 on the left of the painting. And there is also a little black girl on the left of the painting, between the 2 pairs of men. She is probably 6 or 7 years old. I let Capucine talk about the little girl.
The little girl is wearing a white dress, white socks, a white pair of shoes, and a white boy's hair black hair. She's walking on the sidewalk and carrying a copybook and a yellow ruler. In her left hand, so she's probably going to school. Now let's talk about the 4 men.
The 4 men are wearing grey suits, black shoes, an official badge and an armband with US Marshal on it. We can't see their faces. They are escorting the little black girl. They are walking at the same rhythm like marching soldiers. How does the girl feel on such day?
The little girl looks serious and lonely with the 4 adults around her. She is just behind the 2 marshals on the left, and we feel she wants to push them, go faster. She is determined to go to school. The marshals look very formal, like robots.
Let's look into detail on the background. In the background, there is a wall. It's not very clean. It looks old and real. There is mashed tomato on sidewalk and tomato juice dripping on the wall. We can read insults on the wall. KKK, it's for Q, Kluken, a group of white people, what hated black people and niggers. It's a very rude word to insult black people.
Thank you for this analysis. Let's have a break now. And after the break, join me to play in our culture game and share more about today's painting and its painter.
Norman Rockwell Museum presents captivating artwork with enigmatic and magical appeal in its new exhibition, Mystery and Wonder, highlights from the illustration collection. Visit Norman Rockwell's Museum in Stockbridge, Massachusetts from the 17th of January 2024.
Hello, we are on the air for our game. Now we are calling someone. Hello, what are your name?
Hello, I'm Chloe.
I will ask you some questions about Rockwell's picture.
I'm ready.
So, let's start. How does Rockwell help his models to get the correct walking effect?
We can see wood board under the model feet to help them get the correct position.
It's correct. Second question. What was Norman Rockwell's official job?
Norman Rockwell is an illustrator.
It's good answer. Now, when was it published in Look magazine?
In 1964.
Perfect. You win our game. You win our prize.
I'm so happy. Thank you. Goodbye.
What happened in 1964?
In 1964, with the Civil Rights Act, it's the beginning of the end of segregation. Since the Jim Crow law, white people and black people are not allowed to be together. They are separate but equal. Legally, they are equal, but they can't mix at school, at the restaurant, or on bus.
Who is the little girl?
The little black girl really exists. Her name is Ruby Bridge. She's now an adult. In 1964, she is the first little black girl to go to school with white kids. Everybody doesn't accept it, so marshals must walk to school with here to protect her.
I think little Ruby is courageous. Her white clean dress is like a shield to protect her from the tomatoes and the insult. We feel that nothing can stop her and reach her. Remember, she is ready and determined to go to this new school.
At first, People feel curious or imagine it's an ordinary painting and that there's nothing special. People do not understand about racism. The first time you see the painting, you think it's a sad painting because the girl looks sad and lonely. She looks like she is going to jail because she's black. Some people are shocked or even revolted by the insult.
Then, when understand the painting, we know the importance of history. I'm hungry. Like a girl has to be escorted to go to school just because she is colored. And I was surprised and shocked because I discovered the consequence of segregation in the USA at the time. It really felt revolted by the reaction of a part of the American population at the time.
What technique does he use at this time?
In 1964, for Look magazine, his job is to represent society in his painting. He's a perfectionist. He invites models in his studio and he takes photos of them before. He selects the best model and he create the final version of the painting on photo from his studio.
Norman Rockwell is a hard-working painter. He is an illustrator, so he gets inspiration from the American society and he expresses as idea through detail in his work. He wants his creation to be perfect, so he works a lot in the studio. He hears models and takes pictures of them in different positions before he starts painting.
Capucine and Mila, thank you for coming. Thank you for listening to our radio show. Goodbye, see you next week and have a good day.